Welcome. Today I'd like to go over the new IGO Lite product introduced by EverGreen RV recently, and we're going to show you some of the construction differences. We're going to show you all the quality features and the benefits to owning the IGO Lite. Okay, not the least of which is a 100-point inspection that on every unit as it goes down the line, not to mention the fact that we pressurize every unit and we soap it down so we can look for bubbles and leaks, and then we do a water test for 15 minutes. Man, these things leave, we know they don't leak. Well, I'd like to begin at the front of the trailer, and we're just going to walk around the outside. I'll point out some of the features and benefits that come on the IGO Lite. Let me begin, if I may, with the frame. The frame is powder coated, which is an electrostatic process rather than air dry painting. You get a much smoother coat and it's much more durable. We do also use a 6-inch I-beam. The I-beam frame is the most durable in the industry, so you have a very solid foundation upon which we're going to build the trailer. If you move up to the front of the trailer, I wanted to point out in the trailer of this class and length, typically you'll find storage compartments that are only maybe 10 inches tall. Here we've gone with a large opening so you can fit more items. You'll also notice it's finished. This is also a compression latch, which we use so that it draws the door in tightly against the automotive bulb seal you're seeing down here. You'll also notice that we have the power awning on this unit. It is available, and of course the switch is inside, and it's very easy to operate. You just push the button. In addition to that, we do enclose the underbelly. You can't see that, but we do enclose that. It helps keep the unit a little more stable in temperature. The floor is bolted to the frame. We have outriggers, and we also bolt down the center, so you have an extremely solid floor. I want to touch on the roof as well. It is also vacuum bonded, but it's unique. It's actually a thermal polyolefin material. It's a company called Carlisle. It's a commercial roofing material. Here are the main advantages. Number one, when we lay that skin, that protective layer onto the roof itself, we apply, the machinery applies urethane adhesives. That's vacuum bonded on. So what's the number one advantage? We never ship a trailer with air bubbles in the roof, and you're not going to get air bubbles down the road. So I wanted to focus on that part of the construction because it really does separate us from the group, and it's a huge advantage to the end user. The door is actually a high quality door, and that may sound a little silly till you get shopping around. One thing you'll notice here is the screen door can be opened from both the inside and out without having to touch the sliding clear plexiglass. So it keeps the handprints off. You can see through it. It's not black. If you're in the coach, have a visitor, you can see who's there. You'll also notice here we have the built-in felt weather strip versus most doors you see out there will have a sticky back foam rubber weather strip, and up there at the curves that typically pulls away and starts to come off, so you won't have that with this door. Another thing I'll mention is the two-step entry. You'll notice the height is very convenient. As you look around at other campers in this class, you'll find many of them have a very uncomfortable first step. In other words, it's just too high off the ground. So this is very convenient for any end user, guest, friends, whomever. The large folding grab handle is standard, so you don't have to worry about optioning that in. We also have a TV location outside, so if you do choose to move your television out here, you can hook it right up here to the 110 power. This is hot all the time when you're plugged in, so this can be used for coffee makers or anything else you might have on board. Here's the cable hookup to the TV. And then down here I wanted to point out these high polished aluminum wheels. Now these are automotive quality wheels. We absolutely have researched them. We buy the best. We also nitro fill the tires. That's mainly to reduce roll resistance. Some people do feel it holds pressure better. And then those are radial tires. We don't use bias ply. And then you might have noticed the suspension package which ties the leaf springs together. That whole combination on the running gear makes this trailer pull much more smoothly. And your tires are going to last longer too because it helps distribute the wear and the pressure from hitting chuck holes and the like. It distributes it to both axles, so that's a big deal. So we offer on this model the outside kitchen, which gives you the refrigerator and a 2-burner cooktop. That'll run on the LP off your tanks. And then down below you might be able to see a quick connect. That's for your own portable gas grill, and of course we know some campers like to use charcoal. We've designed the IGO especially hoping to attract more SUV owners. So we made it 7.5 feet wide, and you do that so that when you're pulling with an SUV you can see the unit in the mirrors quite a bit better. So what do we want to do to give you more living space? We've gone with a 42-inch slide. Typically they'll be 36 inches or less, and we've done that even though it's a smaller trailer. And to get that 42 inches, we've gone with this 4-point slide system from Lippert. This has 2 motors on each side. The beauty of the system is it goes in and out, square and level at all times, and means you don't have to have any travel locks when you trailer. You don't have to lock the slide room in from the inside. When we're inside and we show you the interior, I'll tell you a little bit more about this system. But it's a great system, and it allows us, again, so we've got 42 inches. When you're inside, we show you the inside. This trailer feels the same as a trailer 8 feet wide. If you look at your paneling on the walls, the paneling on the ceiling, and if you can envision the floor surface just underneath this bow vinyl floor material, those are not plywood of any kind. They are composites. The advantage is they're waterproof and they're resistant to the growth of mold and mildew. So if you have some allergies, this trailer is going to be a little better for you than others. Now, I'd also like to then go into some of the key features. You'll notice here a nice island-shaped countertop in a small trailer. Gives you more square footage to work with on the countertop. And our choice is to go with the large single sink. In addition to that, all of the cabinetry and the IGO Lite is solid wood. It is screwed, it is not stapled, and you'll notice the hardware we use is very substantial. The TV on the entertainment cabinet can be swiveled all the way into the bedroom, and on the back side of that is a mirror, and that just locks in place with a barrel latch when you're trailering. We do offer the AM/FM CD with surround sound. That's all included on the IGO Lite. I did want to show you something. We mentioned earlier the advantages to the 4-point slide system. Unlike traditional slides that may drop down when they're out, they drop down, and now it's called a flush floor. And when you bring them in, you hear the mechanism and the machinery working just a little bit hard at first. It lifts the slide room up and then comes in. This one is straight in, straight out. You don't have to have those travel locks. As you move up maybe toward the bedroom, you can take a shot and take a peek at the bedroom, and you'll see it's very well appointed. You'll notice there are nightstand cutouts with electric outlets in each, so you have a place for clocks, radios, whatever you may shove in there, your wallet, your keys. And we were able to get shirt-length wardrobes on both sides of the queen bed and drawers for other personal belongings. The other thing, I'm going to do this just quickly here. I'm going to lift this up so you can see. Look at the underbed storage. There's a ton of it. Look around, compare, and see if those other floor plans from other companies in this length and weight are giving you a pantry. I know for a fact many of them do not. So that's important. Storage is extremely important to a camper. Down here, you'll see other companies use these little plastic drawers. These are wood. Notice the plywood perimeters and stainless steel full extension ball bearing door guides. That's huge. It's very important, very durable. So plenty of storage for the size of this trailer. This is a microwave here. It's available with convection microwave if you want. And of course, here's your 3-burner cooktop, with the gas stove, double door refrigerator. You may see single doors in trailers in this class and length, not us. Porcelain toilet. A lot of guys put plastic toilets. If any of the ladies are watching this, they know plastic toilets are very hard to keep clean. But look at all the additional storage you have for blankets, linens, whatever you may choose to put in there. And we also give you a nice setup with the vanity, the sink, and the medicine cabinet. We do make sure we put a light right over the medicine cabinet. You can learn a whole lot more on our website of what makes us green and separates us from the rest of the pack. We also plant a tree in your family's name when you register your IGO Lite. Thank you for looking at our product today. I hope you end up in one. I hope you enjoy it. And please get up on Facebook and let us know. Send some pictures if you end up in our camper. Thank you.